That doesn't... I don't like the way he said that.
Once in a blue moon, I do talk to 16-year-olds.
It's hard to find someone who wants to have a...
What?
Open, dude, oh my god.
What?
It's like a stun grenade thrown into a room with like 10 like 5-year-old orphans.
I know.
And my brain is collectively the 5-year-old orphans.
Exactly. The kids yelling, no, no, after this bit gives me joy. So if you guys don't know the game Sea of Thieves is like a pirate,
open world adventure game.
Open world adventure game. I played it before. It's fine. It was a little bit, I don't know. It's a little bit boring for me. There's a lot of just like sailing. Okay. It's a little bit boring.
That's the point.
I know. It's just kind of boring. You're just like on the 7 seas, you know?
With your boys.
With your boy. I mean, I could do anything else with my boys though, you know? And play a different game with my boys. Is my point. So, I mean, it's just a little, it's not really my thing personally. But you know, it is what it is. It's a good game. A lot of people really like it. So they recently had like a drama to the scale that I don't think that they've ever seen personally. I know for a fact that, you know, it's certainly not gotten to the scale that you know, I've never seen a video game drama reach this scale in a good while. Personally, and it's because one of the big guys, I'm not entirely sure if he helped work on the game or what exactly he is. We'll find out in just a second. But he is like a gargantuan. So that's kind of the big thing. Okay, that's the big thing. Agree? No, thank. Yeah, can't blame you about it. So, without further ado, let's get into the Bruno files, shall we? A collection of the numerous controversies and issues surrounding Bruno /he/them. One of this guy's user's names is he/them. Okay. As well as the circumstances that led him to being pedestaled in the community. Note, this document's best... I don't care. Okay. Trigger warning. Remarks and transphobia. Amazing. So, he/them, also known as Bruno, previously known as, is a 33-year-old who is a Sea of Thieves community boatswain. Boatswain? How do you pronounce that? Bosun?
Yeah.
Bosun? He's a bosun and namer in the Sea of Thieves community. He self-identifies as a bear and a queer. Great start. Great start. So make of that what you will. A bear and a queer, I guess. Okay, sure. He calls himself a trans ally when there's little to no evidence for that, except for his numerous comments made in the online space towards transgender people, which will be displayed in this document. Okay. Bruno's whole personality is to remain wholly positive, without any ounce of negativity, even when negative topics or periods for the game come up with poorly received updates or terrible decisions by the game's team. This personality is entirely one-dimensional. As you will see in this document, it's a charade for in order to get close to people in positions of power in the Sea of Thieves community, which he has successfully done so, allowing him to get away with things that a regular community member would have been outcast for long ago. Which, I don't know what that means, but, you know, I heard that this guy's a giant okay? Bruno was active on Twitter for a long period of time, however shifted to Blue Sky after a controversy brought him widespread ridicule. He has been surrounded with numerous controversies, and recently many allegations and new information has come to light, including that of... When concerns about previous controversies have been brought up by community managers, or to community managers, or Sea of Thieves support, they were ignored or not acted on at all. As of the 12th of May 2026, Bruno has been stripped of his post and title and banned from Sea of Thieves. So I guess this got pretty bad. Pretty bad, right? As such, I've decided to put together this document in order to allow members of the community to stay up to date with the current situation, blah, 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 sure. Sure. Please support any of all victims. Your support means the world to them. Yeah, that's fine, sure. Donation links? Really? The Child Rescue Coalition? What did this guy do? Did he... Okay. Did he steal children? Did he abduct children? Like, what is going on? Okay, sure. Context. Sea of Thieves is a pirate game. Yes, we know. No, why are there 7 paragraphs about this? Sea of Thieves... Okay, this part's actually helpful, though, because I don't know what this means. Sea of Thieves bosuns are members of the Sea of Thieves community that are above that of a regular community member, supposedly representing the best of the game's community. In reality, this is mainly a promotional role given out to those that Rare believes would be a good fit to represent the game in official spaces. So he does kind of have like some sort of like official, I guess, recognition at the very least, right? He is an actual, not a joking manner. Okay, at least, you know, at least this isn't one of those docs where they act like he's a pedo and in reality he just like made a stupid joke like twice. So there are no proper qualifications needed to become a bosun except for being helpful and friendly. Sea of Thieves bosuns and all members of the Sea of Thieves community are expected to uphold a code of conduct and pirate code in their social spaces. Pirate code? Are we fucking serious?
Code, wait, what?
What?
A code of conduct and a pirate code are kind of contradictory.
Why?
It's just different rules for pirates.
I don't think it's like real pirate code. I think it's like fake pirate code, probably.
We play pirates or not?
And game players also are bound to the Xbox community standards. Yeah, sure. As you will see outlined in this document, Bruno has broken numerous of these rules as well as Discord COS. As you will see, Bruno should not have and does not meet the criteria to be a Sea of Thieves bosun, nor should remain in the Sea of Thieves community based on numerous actions brought to light by his own actions, which have harmed the community as a whole, and has shown his true face to others who have been affected by his actions. All incidents will be in the best chronological order they can be. However, some events may overlap or have occurred both pre and post Bruno becoming a bosun. Bruno's incidents. The following section will comprise the numerous incidents tied to Bruno. As you will see, outside of the first major pig incident... What does that mean? Okay, his only responses to this are to delete any messages or evidence on his part and make screenshots and images look fake. Thankfully, there's enough evidence that has been compiled to show that many of these incidents did happen. Footnotes have been added to link to each image or post with this purpose. Wait. Yeah, what is the Sea of Thieves pirate code? I want to see that real quick.
Is it like a...
The sea calls to us all. Everyone is welcome to the Sea of Thieves, regardless of age, gender, race, sexuality, and creed. I feel like that's not how real pirates would be, but that's okay. The sea unites us as one community. Outside the battle or piracy on the high seas, all crews shall bond together as a community. Disputes are settled upon the waves. Let every engagement be settled by sword, pistol, and good seamanship. All crewmates are equal. The crew bond is sacred. Respect new pirates in their voyage ahead. Those who cheat shall be punished. All right. Sure. Sure, man. Okay. So... if any footnotes are dead or missing, it's a result of poor damage control methods. Okay. Pre-bosun incident before April 2026. Even before becoming a Sea of Thieves bosun, Bruno had already managed to get himself into a lot of controversy within members of the community. Bruno plays a cheater, or with a cheater. Okay, do I care? So, he played with this guy named Deadly DJ. When he encountered Testicle and Deadly DJ, they believe that he, quick laddered onto their ship. Golem directly messaged Bruno sending in the clip. It is mentioned that here after you scuttled, you said you didn't want proof. He sent it to anyways. Bruno responded by calling him a loser and chalked it up to a hit reg. I mean, do I care? I feel like that's fine.
That's kind of like low tier drama.
Yeah, like I don't give a about that. Okay. So then we have Golem sending this and saying, "We fought you a few minutes ago, found your profile linked to your Xbox after you scuttled. You said you didn't want proof, but I sent it anyways just in case you weren't aware that your friend is cheating. Smiley face. Not going to report because I know you honestly don't give a shit. I'm just letting you know." Why not report then? I mean, if you're so about it, to send a message to him on Discord. That's literally hit reg. You clearly care enough to find my Discord and send me this anyway, even though I told you not to. Since you did, here's some facts. He's Australian and had 360p. Now get over yourself, you loser, and don't message me again. Here's a trimmed down version of the clip that Golem sent to Bruno, around 10 seconds. Okay. Am I gonna care?
Not the one. Finally got one.
Here you will hear the sound cue of grabbing the bottom of the ladder from the water just before Bruno's teammate will be at the top of the ladder. Insta ladder.
It's a lot of yeah.
Okay. It was decided that this clip would be trimmed to properly showcase the proof cheats, blah, blah, I don't care. Although this 10-second clip does not show Bruno clearly on the crew with dead DJ, attached are some images from the original 2-minute video showing them on the boat. All right. Sure. When checking Deadly DJ 420's account status on the forums, it can be seen that they were banned 2 years ago in 2024. Considering that they are still banned even after the second chance policy was implemented, it is likely that they are permanently banned for cheating. Shortly after this incident, Bruno changed their gamertag to he/them. Okay. Pig incident. Pig incident. See, that intrigues me. The pig incident. The pirate code is the TOS for Sea of Thieves. No, it's two different things. There's the pirate code and then there's like their TOS, which is weird that they have separate ones. Sorry, give me 1 second. See here. How old is Bruno? He's 33. He is 33 years young, you could say. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Okay. Getting back to it. Let me see my chat. There you go. Yo ho ho R. True. Okay, now let's learn about the pig incident. This is one of the first high-profile and infamous incidents of Bruno, which has led to a lot of controversy and backlash up until this day. Around the 24th or 25th of February 2025, Bruno played Sea of Thieves, a minor, alongside his friend Murph. During this time, for whatever reason, they made a range of inappropriate jokes and named their pigs inappropriate names with the minor present. A photo of the 3 pigs with inappropriate names was posted to X, which has now been taken down. So we have your meat, my hole, and then 2 bust a nut. Okay, so he played with a 16-year-old and made these weird little sexual jokes with them. Okay. Inappropriate pet names in Sea of Thieves is an offense that is not taken lightly and has resulted in many people having pet naming permissions revoked for things far less bad than this. Bruno did not have his pet naming permissions. Good God, that is a tongue twister. Pet naming permissions revoked by Sea of Thieves support as a result of this incident. As expected, making these sexual jokes with minor, especially at Bruno's age, and posting it to Twitter has had a lot of backlash from the Sea of Thieves community, which has led to the post being taken down almost immediately. As a result, he temporarily deactivated Twitter. Okay, pig incident responses. When this was called out by a friend of Artist of Thieves, he was direct messaged on Twitter by Bruno, who threatened him, saying the joke didn't need explaining. Let's see what he said. Trans ally. Awesome. Queer bear. Pirate, queer, bear, trans ally, and then there. Okay. Has 0 followers? Okay.
The joke doesn't need explaining because it's not for you. However, harassing someone you don't follow, have never engaged with, couldn't have found the post or the account without being sent it. This is beyond obsessive and pathetic. This will be taken further if it continues, so consider this your only warning.
Why does Super Chat censor the word bear, fat, and gay? I don't know, man. Bear usually means fat, gay, and hairy, not like a furry thing. Yeah, I know, it's a gay thing. It's a gay thing. Yeah, Tarman, it wasn't even worth talking about. I literally watched 2 minutes of it and I moved on. Oh no, pet names, nothing about the minor though. So I guess he like named the pigs that around like a 15 or 16-year-old, which is like, I mean, that's bad, sure. Twitter and Blue Sky. Damn it, Bell. Bruno's partner at the time posted to Blue Sky showcasing their conversation with Bruno during the fallout of the incident, where they prompted Bruno to apologize.
PSA for the Sea of Thieves community. Sure, many of you are aware that I have been in a relationship with he/them and Bruno for some time now. I've separated from him due to his discussing and joking of sexual topics with a minor, and his refusal to accept any wrongdoing. Hope this message clarifies my position.
Alright.
Hi, Bruno. Sorry I went quiet on you. Needed to sleep, and to think, and to talk to some friends. No one who's going to expose you or whatever. Don't need you to worry about that. I really need some answers here. Firstly, sailing with a 16-year-old boy when you're 32 regularly is already a bit bloody weird. A 16-year-old who is apparently comfortable with discussing and joking about sexual topics with you is downright concerning. Like, how are you even at that point? I hope I don't need to explain why that's weird.
Okay.
I know you're convinced you've done nothing wrong. And I know I originally said I thought you had done nothing wrong. Knee-jerk reaction to the partner coming to me worried. But you just simply have. Need you to understand and accept that.
This person is ESL. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a dick about it, but like this person's so clearly ESL. Knee-jerk reaction to a partner coming to me worried, but you just simply have. Need you to understand and accept that. What? Okay. Doesn't the pirate code say there's no age of consent on the open seas? I mean, it does say that everyone's welcome, regardless of age, race, creed, and etc.
Did it seriously never enter your mind to put your foot down and say, we really shouldn't be talking and joking about this stuff together? And your reaction has been to lock your account? You do realize that just makes it look like you have something to hide, yeah? I know, when you first came to me, I told you to pay the sot shitters no mind or attention. That's because I didn't know it was a freaking 16-year-old that you'd made this joke with, and I trusted that it was just assholes making a fuss of nothing again. I've only seen the post on Blue Sky, oh god, on which no one was tagged. I need you to admit that you have done something wrong. And you need to make a point apologizing. As it stands, you have been making sexual jokes with Biter and are locking down in response to me had that being pointed out, while insisting you've done nothing wrong. You have.
Okay. I mean, you know, I don't think that's like a, you know, I don't think we need to call him a pedophile over that. But, yeah, it's definitely inappropriate. It's very strange. It's very reckless, right? So, not great. Not great start. And I mean, because of this is being the beginning of the doc, I'm assuming it just gets worse.
I also just want to be extremely clear that I have absolutely no interest in drama. I do not want anyone to go after Bruno on mine or anyone else's behalf. I do not even really care if anyone continues to associate with him. Feel free to go and listen to him and make up your own freaking mind. I'm doing this for my own sanity and peace of mind, and I'm making it absolutely clear where I stand. I tried and tried and tried with him, but he just wasn't getting it. And I'm just going to have to ask you to take my word on that, because I do not want to share any sensitive PMs. End.
All right. Page 1 of 2. Okay, yeah. That's just like the thing where they caption stuff and they just say what happens. Sometime after this, Bruno and Belle split apart and went their separate ways. It is believed that they were in a polyamorous relationship at the time. However, there's no current evidence to back up that claim. Awesome. Bruno's response on Twitter was fairly minimal, with a 3-page Twitter response that was also posted to Blue Sky. That's very minimal? We're calling that minimal? Are we... Okay. Sure. I need some Silent Hill, man. I need some Silent Hill. Yeah, I think, Flatley had to leave or something. I don't know. Oh, look, it's Sale. It's our boy. But yeah, so if we get another 100, I will just wax my own leg. Or a part of me that is not my genital region or my head, okay? Those are the two things that I will not do, all right?
There have been some very serious accusations made against me that have caused a great deal of upset, and I need to address it. I ask you to read and respect what's being said, as I understand emotions will be high right now. Once in a blue moon, I steal with someone who is 16 years old.
Okay. I don't like the way that he is phrasing that. That does not make me feel a lot of confidence. I don't like the way he said that.
Once in a blue moon, I do talk to 16-year-olds.
Okay.
I am a responsible adult, and have never sailed without another adult present in the company of a 16-year-old, either in a voice chat or in the game. And recently, I was doing our photo shoot for my Ramagarb series with another adult present.
Oh, shit. Okay, so there is much more to look at there, Lilac, sure. Okay.
An immature joke was made by giving our pet pigs inappropriate names that we all found funny and swiftly moved on from after we stopped laughing. Later, I took a picture of the 3 pigs together and thought nothing other than it was immature and funny, as it was to us, and I uploaded it after the shoot. I realize now it was a mistake, and I should not have done this.
Okay.
However, later on, certain camps of the community twisted the narrative that I'd been highly inappropriate with the 16-year-old and used sexual language in order to groom them. This is a categorical lie. I've always respected the boundaries of conversation, and I know when it's right and wrong to say certain things with everyone who I speak to. The 16-year-old has also proven in the past that they have their head screwed on and have been taught to recognize potential abuse. The damage dealt by these accusations is horrendous and severely damaging to my own personal relationships with people I know and call friends. My recent silence and account deactivation has also been due to not knowing how to handle this inflammatory situation. This has been clarified by legal action that I will be seeking and will be dealt privately.
Are we being serious? So he's gonna sue people because they called him out for making sexual jokes with minor. Okay. Okay, cool. Good luck with that, I guess.
I have since removed the picture and taken full responsibility for what's happened, and I deeply apologize to anyone I've upset. You may have questions, or just remove yourself from knowing me, and that's fair, but I'd at least ask you to think rationally before feeding into a witch hunt. Thank you, Bruno.
Page 1 of Bruno's explanation of the counter. Yep. So although this may not be an instance of Bruno using sexual language to groom someone, there have been other incidences which may call this apology into account. This is also the only time Bruno has apologized publicly as a result of an incident. The minor in question posted a response to the allegations, explaining their side of the situations. I was so tempted to just do like a, hey guys, but I'm not going to do that. That's fucked up. That feels fucked up. All right. Hey guys, I'm often never involved in drama, but seeing how I'm the minor in question during the current scenario, I wanted to come on here and explain my side of the situation. The session was planned a few days prior so we could take some pictures for Bruno's Grab a Garb series. We then hopped on with Murphy joining us and started the session. About midway through, we started mucking around with pets for a few minutes and thought of a funny pet name the day before, and we quickly moved on and continued with the screenshots. So that means that they... Okay, I really don't like this now. It was already bad enough when you made like an in-the-moment sexual joke with the minor, but then it's like you were talking to the minor about naming the pigs like show whole prior to playing with him. That's not a good sign. That's really not a good sign. Okay. Then at the end of the session, we all still had the pets out, so we got a little screenshot of them all together and parted ways. At no point did I feel threatened at all. It was just a small, harmless, immature joke. After the post was released, certain parts of the community started having a go at Bruno for posting it and sailing with a minor. I don't think that being a minor should not allow me to play with people because I have an age gap with them. Some of my closest friends I have an age gap with, but they treat me amazingly and don't treat me any differently, whilst also being respectful that I'm a minor. And I don't think it should keep me out of places as long as they are accommodating to my age. In no way was Bruno trying to do anything to me, and at no point did I feel threatened or anything like that from him. It was only a few minutes spent messing around in a game chat before swiftly moving forward. Okay. Yeah, this is the minor from the pig joke, yeah. I would like to also state that I don't want to hate on anyone. I understand why people had the reactions they did due to my age. But there were people who caused multiple arguments between fellow members in the community surrounding me specifically in the situation. But at no point did any of them contact me to see if that was happening or if I was safe, which I was. But instead, unnecessarily made the situation more than it ever was without even asking me if that's what it was. That's what makes me the most angry with this whole situation, that due to me being involved in the situation grew, driving many people out away from the community without hearing from the person that they're trying to speak for. I know that some of you may still have issues with Bruno, but as the main person involved in the issue, he's done absolutely nothing to me, and I still view him as a friend. Not feeling great about that. Not feeling the best about that. Hello, Inut. This guy's muted.
Hello.
Yeah, you can talk to minors without, like, making sexual jokes. Like, I mean, it's not challenging, right? Oh, this is the one he got pictures from? Oh, no. Okay.
You got pictures from a minor?
Yeah. This is a Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves Diddy Blood.
Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. And like a lot of people were boycotting and like leaving the partner program, Sea of Thieves, because of this guy.
Why? Because he was like, he stayed in like the, as a bosun for so long? Is that why?
He stayed and like people high up in the community defended him.
That's what I'm hearing.
Or not like we're complacent with it here.
Interesting. So sometime after this, Bruno posted a very obvious snark post on X, after which he stopped using X to post, moving fully to Blue Sky. Let me just tell you, I'm not trying to say this in like any evil way. If you're a Blue Sky person, then you're a Blue Sky person, I guess. But Blue Sky is just cesspool. Blue Sky is an absolute cesspool. There are so many maps on there, and by maps, I mean pedophiles. There's so many zoophiles on there. There are so many, like, horrific, evil people on there, and it is highly concentrated on there because of Blue Sky being more, tolerant, and, you know, it is just like a hellhole. Anytime I've been on there, I want to get off there immediately. So, let's see what he said. I know, would you like to read Bruno's post here?
Yeah. Just the Twitter post.
Yeah.
Really, especially wholesome and loving today. Kissing emoji. Forever wholesome and spreading love to minors who our rancid hatred drives. The circus is in town again, I see. Say Max. See-through clowns. Yawn. Yawning emoji.
Beautiful. Blue Sky block list. In early 2025, Bruno created a block list on Blue Sky called Sea of Thieves Troll Harassers and Abusers. So we've got all of these people on here. We've got Professional Pirate. We've got Indigenous Digital Artist. Wow, that's a... Okay, and they're a Two-Spirit as well. Okay. Then we've got some random guy named Swabby John. We've got Violence Rose. Okay. We've got I Love Virtual Photography. We've got Family-Friendly Content Creator. I Do a Little Thieving, and Ragsy. Wait. Oh, okay. At first I saw Ragsy and I thought it was Rags. And I was like, oh. Uh-oh.
Here.
Inut has the best pedophile voice? What does that mean about him? You know? Like, what is that trying... What are you trying to say?
Why?
What is that
Why would
supposed to
you
mean?
say that? It's so evil and fucked up.
That's what John just said about you. How does that make you feel?
It's so evil and fucked up.
If people call them out, they would get put on the block list. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, look in side chat.
Okay.
Because that's the YouTuber that I saw that like pretty much that I saw that like showed me this whole Bruno situation. And he was just in the screenshot too. Nessie does.
I know that Becky covered it.
Because Nessie does. He had
wait,
like
wasn't he the guy who got in that drama with the
with Arc Raiders?
Arc
that
Raiders?
girl,
Yeah,
she
with
had,
the
like,
Peaches girl. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because he's like a big fucking Sea of Thieves YouTuber as well. Or used to be.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But a lot of Sea of Thieves YouTubers like stepped away from the game because of the whole Bruno situation and how it was handled.
JC, who originally posted one of the Bruno files, has been banned from Sea of Thieves official Discord for discussing pirated and illegal material, aka talking about leaked stuff. You know who wasn't banned for talking about leaked future content? Bruno. See third screenshot. In my opinion, the moderation team is looking for excuses to ban people who spoke about the Bruno thing and is getting away with it because they're doing it one person at a time. Because there's no massive ban wave that will spark outrage. The Widow Curse. The funny guy on Twitter.
So yeah, that's like Sea of Thieves shit. That they're pointing out, like that's the stuff the JC person said that's leaking, like Sea of Thieves upcoming content. But then here's the Bruno guy, like bringing up future content that hasn't been revealed yet.
Right, essentially doing the
banned.
exact same thing. Okay.
Yeah, so they're saying, but the JC person also spoke out about the whole Bruno situation.
Interesting. Oh yeah,
so
because
Nessie's a big part of this because
this
he's
is him
like
talking
a really
about
big
it.
Sea of Thieves YouTuber.
Okay, gotcha.
When I say really big Sea of Thieves YouTuber, I think he only has like 16K, but that's like
I mean, even
big
so,
for the Sea of Thieves
that's pretty
community.
big. Yeah. The list shows what he classifies to be harassers and abusers in the Sea of Thieves community, including Fuzzy, a Sea of Thieves partner, those that called him out on his previous incidents, as well as a fake Nessie Does account. On April 4th, 2026, the list had become hidden on Blue Sky, most likely because of ongoing controversy, or Blue Sky took it down themselves. The list has been hidden. Bruno's ties to CMs and notable community members. Pre-Bosun.
Yep.
In order to for Bruno to have been able to have been made a bosun, considering the overwhelming evidence, it is believed that his ties to other bosuns allowed him to sway the vote, and ties to CMs to overrule the bosun's decisions. Based on the personal beliefs of him, using his fake toxic personality in order to, or positivity, sorry, in order to sweep any previous incidents under the rug. There are very interesting conclusions that can be drawn from this section, but feel free to skip if you wish to only talk about the actual incidents involving Bruno. I'm gonna be honest, I believe these people, like, I get it. Okay, so this is him with Joe Toro, who I'm assuming is okay, so he's a senior community manager.
Yep. That guy was defending Bruno, like, heavily.
Sure. And then, what is this? Weird, okay. Rare Ltd is a supporter of the LGBTQ+, with the aim to create a safe space for those in the community. In June 2025, they posted a Sea of Thieves news post on the Sea of Thieves website titled All Shall Sail Together, celebrating Pride Month 2025. You know, Aiden's a big fan of Pride Month as well. Just in general.
Krusty Krab.
Yeah, this is a Krusty Krab.
Yeah, Thomas your month.
Fuck you.
Okay, I wasn't even trying to refer to anything. Okay, well, Okay, I just was making like a
Well,
joke
you
that
said
he
he
was gay.
loves Pride Month or whatever.
No, I know, but I wasn't trying to refer to anything in particular. I was just saying he loves
Neither
Pride
was
Month.
I.
Okay.
I'm just
well,
saying he's gay.
well, he probably felt like it was. He's probably a little sensitive right now.
Whatever.
Okay. Anyway, whoops. In this post, discussing the history of Pride and the struggles of the LGBTQ community, as well as discussion of the Pride pirates. Oh man, okay. Most importantly, in this news post, there's a picture of Bruno and his friend Murph from Blue Sky. It is notable as the only other community picture in this post is from Div and Inc., a Sea of Thieves bosun who became a bosun in February 2024. Wow.
I'm
Riveting.
just joining to clarify. I didn't leave because I was offended. I just wasn't trying to derail your stream.
Okay. No, you're fine. Wait, do you have anything to
I mean-
say, though? I mean, you can derail a little bit. What's up?
No, I just thought this was the Krusty Krab, so just wanted to
Okay.
ask.
All right, buddy.
Got my answer.
40-year-old
Have a good stream.
40-year-old man coming in here making a SpongeBob joke's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, this guy's best friends with Pegasus, by the way. Yeah, you can tell.
I think we need to get him a cheeseburger.
Dude, this guy needs to
You can
eat
let me
more.
DoorDash him a
He just
cheeseburger.
needs to eat more. Like, this poor skinny guy. So, the second most important thing was that this post was written by none other than Jay Toro. Okay, so we kind of already covered that. Right. That's fine. January 2026. Bruno sailed again with Jay Toro. Sure. All right. I need to turn that down a tiny bit. So, that's him in his epic little Chungus costume dancing.
That's like official. That's like an official like YouTube short right there, yeah.
Official YouTube short with Bruno. Okay. January 31st. He did something with on Community Weekend, and he sailed with bosuns Krugels, Fang Stormbringer, Murphy Lives, Shinike, Sea of Thieves bosun, Nuno Azuldemeter, and Vipuer, the 16-year-old. Okay, cool, I guess. That's epic, I guess. Okay, and then in February, are you going to cover the Dickers Gilded conversation? It's so good. What was it about? Was it just about the revenge porn stuff? Because if it is, I might, yeah. On February 25th, 2026, Bruno played with Sea of Thieves bosun, the Ninja Blinging Terror, hanging out with him and calling him a cool guy. Ooh.
He's just a cool guy.
No. That might as well be a slur around here, okay? That might as well be a slur around here.
I thought that was like your best friend that died in Iraq.
Nope, it is a guy who I used to hang out with who turned out to be a pedophile.
So he didn't die in Iraq. Okay. Bless you. Bless you.
He should be dying in a prison cell, but I don't think anything ever came out of it.
Should we rape him?
I'm for it. I'm for it. I might be meeting up with Chris the Narc next week, by the way. Fun fact.
Why did you think of that when I brought up you raping someone?
Because I've been thinking about like breaking into his house and stealing the Liomass because I deserve it way more than him, to be honest.
True.
It's about morality, but it's unironically one of the most insane conversations I've ever heard. You have to watch it. Yeah, sure. I mean, if I'm still streaming after this, then I'd be down to watch it. On March
We
8th...
could watch it on the... I was
Go
going to
ahead.
say, just we could watch it on the iNut After Show.
That's true. On March 8th, 2026, Bruno sailed again with Ninja. Okay, I don't care. Alright, so yes, the point is that he has quite a lot of connections, right? He's got quite a lot of connections within the community. We get the idea. I mean,
If you
good
think about
on
it, he's
him.
kind of like the Epstein of Sea of Thieves.
Right. And I mean, good on him for, like, you know, being, whoever made this doc, for being, like, very thorough, you know. I just don't care, right? I'm not a member of this community. It doesn't really mean much to me. Bruno becomes a bosun, mostly complete. All right. Initial nomination, February 2026. At the end of the Season 18 Community Weekend, he was nominated to become a bosun in the bosun hideout found in the Sea of Thieves official Discord server. And, you know, there you go. It's just them talking about it. So, yeah, I mean, he becomes a bosun. I mean, I feel like that's not very important. But then, outcome of nomination on April 2026. After voting took place, the Sea of Thieves bosun ultimately voted against making him a bosun. It was previously mentioned by Jay Toro that this would be revisited in 6 months. However, just over 2 months later, on April 9th, 2026, Bruno was made a bosun alongside Sayuta, meaning that a community manager overrode the bosun's decision to vote against Bruno becoming a bosun. This was met with outcry by Wotian artists of Thieves a day later, bringing up the evidence once more that was known publicly about prior to Bruno's nomination, along with mentioning Bruno's Blue Sky block list. Post-Bosun incidents and initial call-out. Have you seen already? There has been a plethora of incidents already implicating Bruno in a lot of weird, creepy actions since he became a bosun, and he has significant ties to community managers and important members of the community. Aiden, would you mind sending me the timestamps for that Gilded thing? Because I'll cover it. Fuck it, I'll cover it. The Plays with Cheaters incident, so he had a second Playing with Cheaters incident. He responded to a conversation in the tavern with the now deleted messages accusing some random guy of playing with cheaters, which is ironic because it seems like he did too. Although witch hunting is against the rules, this message was allowed to stay up until it was deleted a few days later. When this conversation was discovered, they posted on X. Alright. Can we get to the pedophilia? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a dick, but I just don't really care. So, alright. Responses, mod responses. After making the post on X and Twitter, he was contacted by Bruno, where Bruno sent an eye-rolling emoji along with a screenshot of his post. Okay. And immediately after this, he blocked him. A day or two later, he Badger deleted the Play with Cheaters message. All right. So then other people talked about it. God damn. Like this whole section just about like Plays with Cheaters message. I don't care. I don't care, man. All right. Then iSmix makes a Google document on May 6th or May 7th. After Plays with Cheaters controversy, he messaged community manager to make an inquiry about Bruno. They said that they would like if he would like to compile any evidence, he can do so and send it to CMs in support, which he did on the 7th of May. Okay. After compiling the document, he sent it to community managers, when she received no response or acknowledgement of receiving the document. After waiting until around lunchtime of the 8th of May, he publicly posted the document onto X. The document brought a number of incidents and allegations to light, which have already been mentioned in this document, with newly brought up incidents such as Bruno allegedly playing with a cheater in December 2023, as well as the Plays with Cheaters incident. Responses. After posting, the initial response was that of disdain and disgust. Sea of Thieves moderator Miles from Tomorrowland responded directly to the tweet on X, saying this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Then on May 11th, posts were made on the unofficial Sea of Thieves Reddit to highlight Bruno's behavior. Okay. He used Play with Cheaters as a way to go after people and shut people down. Sure. Okay. That's fine. All right. So people got timed out for calling it out, it looks like. All right. God damn, man. All right. Grooming allegations. Here we go. All right. You know, grooming's not good, but dare I say finally? Okay. May 12th and May 14th. The following day, a document was posted to X by that real guy, Vic. Whoa. That's like my comfort character, Vic. That's crazy. I can't believe my comfort character, Vic, was mentioned here. Wow. Speaking of which, Vic just asked me what I'm streaming about. The following day, a document was posted to X by that real guy, Vic, outlining an anonymous 15-year-old's experience with Bruno, where they've been manipulated into sharing explicit material for several months. Okay. This document shows below. Read at your own risk. It contains horrific sexual images and messages between a minor and adult. Alrighty. See, now we're cooking. Now we're in business, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry that I'm being so fragrant about it. It's just like, it comes to like, these guy is mean allegations. I usually don't tend to care about that. So let's just go ahead and get into this. All right. My experience with Bruno, he/them, or testicle. Alrighty. This document contains sexual topics and material. View with discretion. Who is Bruno? We already know. Why did I decide to make this document? I am not the victim of Bruno. I have few and limited interactions with Bruno, but as an active member of the community, I have stayed up to date with the events currently unfolding. On the 9th of May, I was contacted by a player, which I had spoken to a few times before. The player, which in this document will be referred to as Anon, for the sake of anonymity, reached out to me asking for advice regarding interactions with Bruno's over the course of the last 7 months. Upon speaking to Anon over the past few days, we have compiled undeniable evidence against Bruno involving unacceptable sexual behavior towards a minor. All evidence and descriptions of events in this document are documented by myself with involvement of Anon, who has read and confirmed all contents of this doc. Similarly, all proof was provided to me by Anon. Anon is throughout the events which unfolded the age of 15. This document was made for the purposes of exposing behavior that Bruno has had, in which he has systematically manipulated a minor into sharing explicit material. We wish to put an end to this behavior and any similar behavior into the future using this document. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What are we
okay.
doing?
We're finally at the grooming.
Oh, awesome.
Might I say, I'm freaking excited. W grooms. Stop. All right.
I mean, are they W grooms though?
We're gonna have to remove this from the bot, okay? Anyways, in the following chapter, you'll find a transcript of our conversation. Due to the sensitivity of this matter, we decided that it would be most comfortable for Anon to answer questions regarding all that happened. In the interview, I have attempted to map out the events of what has happened in as much detail as possible without compromising Anon. Additionally, I have chosen to change the wording of Anon to ensure that his writing style and wording would be recognizable. All right, that's fine. All right. Do you want to be Anon or the interviewer, Reinhard?
I mean,
which one?
Anon's like the victim, right?
Yeah. Do you want to be the victim or the?
So I'll be the interviewer.
Okay, go ahead. You're bold.
To start off, you said previously that you met Bruno through the Sea of Thieves Fest Discord. This was about 7 months ago, right? How did he converse at first? And was he the one making contact in DMs?
From what I can tell, the earliest messages date back to October 25th, 2025, but I had chatted with him for about a week prior to this. He started the conversation at the time, probably after seeing my introductions to the Sea of Thieves Fest Discord.
I see. You were planning to go to Sea of Thieves Fest. Or did you go?
I went to Sea of Thieves Fest 2025, but I did not make contact with Bruno. I had at the time only heard of him and seen him in the official Sea of Thieves Discord.
Off the bat, was he aware of your age? And would he reach out multiple times? Or was it the both of you reaching out?
He knew I was 15, as I put my age in the Sea of Thieves introduction. I also told him later. He reached out a second time after I ran into him in-game when we spoke a bit. From that point on, we started really chatting.
So, you had talked a small amount after you had reached out at first, and then it accelerated after you ran into each other in-game?
Yes.
Yes. And how was he at first? Was anything out of the ordinary? Was communication originally friendly?
At first it was completely normal interactions. He was friendly and nothing was weird.
And at what point did it start to get inappropriate?
After a bit, he started asking about my femboyism and gay being. That's how we slowly worked towards sending sexual pictures!
Dude, that is a totally original sentence. No one ever in the history of humankind has ever said that sentence.
Femboyism and gay being. Very interesting way to put that. Okay.
I see. Do you have an estimate as to how long you had been speaking when it became sexually suggestive?
I think around a month after we met on Sea of Thieves.
He told me he recently deleted all his messages with you and blocked you.
Yes, he blocked me and deleted all his messages earlier today.
What did he ask for at first? Images of your face?
Just me with my clothes on. He would mostly ask for pictures of me in femboy clothes. Oh, God.
Dude, you know, imagine, this is like IA if he was a groomer.
True.
Anyways, and later it escalated. What images or personal information about you does he have?
He has pictures of my face, body, and of my room. He also knows my IRL name, who I mostly play with, and what part of the country I'm from. Additionally, he knows details about my struggles in my personal life.
Dude, he can room dox them. Fuck!
He also like,
dox.
I mean, this is like very, very like typical groomer behavior of like, you know, you really get to know the guy, you know about his personal struggles, you know about like, you know, very personal information, etc., right? It creates more pressure.
In regard to the pictures of you, are some of them nude or sexual?
Yes, a lot of the pictures of me he has are mostly sexual, and a few of them are nude.
Sexual? As in, CP is... Dude, okay, that's such a stupid... Whoever is the interviewer is fucking stupid. Because you already established this baseline with the previous question.
I know, but it's okay. They're just being thorough.
Sexual, as in CP essentially?
Yes, not all pictures have visible sexual parts, but almost all of them are. Jesus.
Okay, I just wanted to make that entirely clear. In the screenshots you provided, he sent you pornographic material. Was this a repeating instance?
Yes, this was a repeating event. He sent me those pictures to guide me and show me what he wanted me to do in those pictures that I would send back. He essentially used pornographic materials as examples.
Over how long did this go on? Did you ever feel pressured, unsafe, intimidated, or afraid?
He did this to me for 5 months. Not every day, About 1 weekend per every 2 weeks, because that's when I stayed at Redacted. I did feel pressured, unsafe, intimidated, and afraid. I was scared to lose the attention he was giving me. I was also scared that I would hurt someone else. Or that, well, okay. And that he would share the pictures.
I don't want to derail real quick, but look at side chat. Why would you do that?
I can't do that right now. I can't handle
Wait,
that.
I'm
When we're
just saying,
talking about
hold
a
up. I'm just.
yeah, when we're talking about a 15-year-old, I don't want to do that right
Okay.
now.
Okay. To your knowledge, did he save any of these pictures?
I'm 100% sure that he did. One time he sent one of those pictures to me after I had deleted it. I had sent it and deleted it immediately, so he saved it in the 5 seconds that it was up.
Dude, he's a gigagooner.
Yeah, that's actually
And
insane.
pedophile. To your knowledge, did he save? Oh wait, you fucking asshole. As to how much material was sent back and forth?
I think he sent about 40 NSFW examples to me. I believe I have sent about 200 pictures to him. Oh my god.
You mentioned to me earlier that he blocked you now. But you also sent me screenshots of him trying to convince you not to tell anyone. Do you have any more info or context regarding this? Did he ever make it clear to you to keep this between you two in the past?
I had a hard time sending it because I didn't like him seeing it. He assured me that it would stay in our DMs.
Would he tell you to keep your relation a secret from your parents as well?
Yes.
So, he specifically told you not to tell anybody.
Yes.
To your knowledge, did anyone else know about this from part of you two?
To my knowledge, no. Only you and 2 friends that I shared my story with.
Okay. So in regard to making the decision to come forth with this story, what made you make the decision to leak? Can you explain what happened?
Around a month ago, I realized how stupid it was and I stopped taking pictures for him. I started making up excuses to avoid taking pictures. He believed the excuses, and probably didn't want to push harder and risk me finding out about his past, fearing I would share our interactions. Eventually, I got sent the Theb video, and I discovered what Bruno had done in the past. Then I went to Redacted to ask for advice. Eventually, I contacted you.
Is there anything you feel we've missed, or anything you would like to clarify? Any details we forgot that could be relevant to include?
Yes. He asked me if I knew any other femboys or trans people that wanted someone to talk to. He said he wanted to give them advice.
Nice. Advice?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll bet it's the same kind of advice of sending the, sending sexual pictures to them and being like,
Pose like this. You would look very awesome if you posed like this.
This guy's gotta go, man. I see. So he was trying to use you to get in contact with others?
yes, but I never gave him the names of anyone else.
Do you know of any others he's spoken to? Are any of them minors, to your knowledge?
I knew a few people because I saw them in the official Sea of Thieves or Sea of Thieves Fest Discord. I didn't know any of them well enough to know their ages. Evidence of inappropriate messaging. Okay, let me do a quick scroll of this without showing you guys to make sure that there's nothing untoward that I can't show. Blank, 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 blank. Whoa! Oh my god! I
What?
can't show that. You can still see it, I not? Or can you not?
What the fuck? Well, who's sending that?
That's Bruno sending that.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
I think he's
I was just
instructing
making
him
sure
to do
whoever
that.
made this doc wasn't retarded.
Oh my god!
I mean, they're still
Oh my
retarded for
god!
including this.
I cannot show that either. Okay. That is insane.
Well, it did, there was a warning. There was a warning.
There was a warning. I can show the messages though. We can show the messages. All right. Evidence of inappropriate messages. Following the drama surrounding Bruno currently unfolding, he reached out to Anon to ensure the conversations would stay between them.
Hey, so some Discord bot I've got for another server fucked up and went and deleted a bunch of messages I've sent recently. That's why the ones above are missing. Sorry about that.
You're gonna be the victim this time.
Okay,
Happened with others too. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Nice. You'll probably see some more shit coming out about me too, by the way. It's gross, but it's fake. Chats we've had though, I wanna ask. Is it staying between us?
Yes, it stays between us.
Additionally, he eventually removed Anon as a friend, deleted all his messages. He managed to save about a third of the conversation, however, and we cannot directly share it due to Anon's privacy and safety. However, we have gathered a selection of chat messages that Bruno sent to Anon during their 7 months of interaction.
Okay, I'm going to be gaming with people till about 12-ish my time, 1 a.m. yours, on Friday night, but after that I'm free to get you undressed for pics. Would you take your clothes off for me, now, since you're alone? That is better. Not gonna lie, the bra off as well, with a picture taken from your chest, looking down to your toes would be amazing. Eyeball emoji. When you next at your dad's, by the way, just so I know if you're wanting to take pics undressed and stuff.
I'm so surprised, like, the dad is actually, like, present. Like,
That is actually surprising. Yeah.
this is... No, it's faked! Bruno's innocent, these are faked.
Bruno is innocent. Clearly the dad is not in the picture. This is if the Chud allegations were true. Okay, that's insane.
Don't think I'll ever get over those naked pics you took in your bedroom on your bed. That was amazing. Ooh, nice. And that's fair. I obviously prefer you wearing less, of course. Wanna get naked for me again? Oh, yeah. I need you in short skirts, too. I want to see some proper bent-over pics showing off that butt with that female undies on and off.
Why do you say female? Why do you just say panties, dude?
After that, though, I would love to see the mess that you can make all over your tummy and chest. Maybe even your face. Even if it's a video of you showing your whatever as an idea.
I think it's the pictures after that. Let me see. No. Okay, so it's his
it's
his Discord to show, like, yeah, that he was blocked, and also just to show that it was his Discord. Okay. Then we have the pics. So let me just go ahead and I'll share the captions for him, and I'll describe them, not in vivid detail.
Oh, okay, you hit it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm not showing it. I'm not showing it. Don't worry. All right.
Gonna do this and show as much as you're comfy with as possible.
And it's like this.
And to describe the photo.
Yeah, it's like a strapless bra sort of thing that this femboy's wearing with like white fishnets, and you know there is censoring around the penile region, but it's very clear what is being shown. Okay, and then this one.
Stand close to the camera if you can and pull them really far down with both hands, so you're showing some, you know, for me, Winky 3.
It's
this one,
femboy cock.
Yeah, it's femboy cock. It's like somebody just completely naked, pulling down their underwear. So, that's that.
That's Bruno. Very cool.
Thank you, Bruno. Very cool.
Just throw him in the fucking wood chipper, man. Get it over
Yeah,
with.
he needs to die, dude. Like, he actually needs to die. Like, this is terrible. On May 13th, further allegations came out regarding Bruno grooming a minor, being posted by Mutinous Mel on behalf of Captain Crunch. A friend of mine came to, about another victim of Bruno's. The victim, Captain Crunch, not on Twitter, has asked me to share this information. That way I can get to the correct people. Please, if you were a victim, talk to someone you can trust and let someone know. Hashtag Thieves. Okay. Hello everyone. I've been spread around Twitter recently, and I've actively even called a pedo supporter in my DMs. I'm here to say that none of this is true, and I do hate his actions. I don't support him in the slightest, and I've cut him off completely due to these actions. I have removed him from my server, and I blocked him. In terms of my actions, I was very pissed at the time, and I was very rash. I apologize for those actions. I did have sexual interactions with Bruno when I was underage, because I was an idiot teenager in search of love. I've reported his actions to the authorities. I hope you understand this. Misunderstanding, Amethyst. So I don't know if we have any actual proof around that, but okay. Philpster situation. In April 2025, there was already a situation involving one of Bruno's friends who displayed sexual abuse and grooming behavior. Bruno's Twitter is now deleted, so the response he gave at the time cannot be found. However, there is a post from Vermux with an image containing some of the statement, along with Vermux's own response. Another response has been found to the situation at the time from What Tap
What a
Lab?
pleb.
Oh,
What a pleb.
What Tap Lab? Okay, what a pleb. New anonymous evidence. There's new evidence of a victim being groomed. However, it's highly disturbing. Look at the following Imgur album at your own risk.
Very cool, Bruno. The wood chipper awaits.
exactly,
Nice
exactly.
young
Slash.
man.
Thank you for the 2. Isn't that CP? The images that he received, that Bruno received, was CP, but the images that he was sending to the kid, we have no reason to indicate that it would be CP, but it's already bad enough, right?
Because
Let me-
he was sending them, like, actual, like...
He was sending them like
shit.
porn.
He would,
Yeah.
Yeah, as, like, reference, like, femboy porn.
So let's see this. Let me scroll through this Imgur to see if there's any pictures. See if we can read this. We're good. All right, this time you can be Bruno, I not. All right. Let's let me actually show it to them. What, would you rather be the child?
No. Well, wait, no. I'd much rather be the innocent child and not the fucking groomer.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. I'll be the groomer.
You're going
No,
through
I'll be the
pain.
groomer.
No, you
I'll
can be the
be the
victim.
groomer.
You be the victim
Okay,
this time.
okay.
You've been the.
All right. Well, see,
pedophile.
now it feels like you're being performative about it, but okay. All right. I sure am. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's fucked. Okay. I sure am. I hope they hurry up because my patient's running out.
Love that you're naked pretty much all the time.
That's
Winky
horrible.
face.
Aw, I'm trying to be as comfy as possible.
Quite right.
If I could meet you one day, we could be comfy together.
We'd never be trust, baby.
Sounds like fun.
Okay. Enjoy your sail, Blink. I'm glad you found someone to sail with. Yeah. Oh my god. I love it.
Was worth the wait.
100% worth it. Now I have something to take off before sucking on those breasts. Winky. Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh my
fucking
god. Wait, how old is this person supposed to be? Hold on.
I think
I don't
they're
know
like
if the
15.
actual thread itself has like evil stuff on it. Wait, let me check the thread. Because I'm sure it like says the age. But I want to make sure that it doesn't have like anything evil on it that I can't show. Hold on. 30-year-old innocent teenager has made this statement to his close friend. Okay, sure. If you want to know the darkest depravities of mind, content warning, where's the screenshots? The person in the screenshots was indeed a minor. Okay. So how old? I mean, it doesn't really matter too much as long as we know that they're minor. But like,
It's
Okay.
just, sometimes it's nice just for them to say what the age is so we can like...
no, it is nice,
more
you know.
believable. It's no more
Well, yeah,
believable,
it's just
like,
it just adds to the evidence, right? But it's fine. Okay. Like 16. That's what Lilac is
Okay.
saying. Okay, so I guess it came out
Okay.
later. They were 16.
Sure. It's your turn.
Definitely. A nice little thing to tease you with.
You tease me so well.
I try my best to.
Every time I think about you, I get turned on.
Aww. I can say the same for you. I love you so much.
Get your clock on.
Well, it's so that it shows like the bottom
I
where you can see it.
Yeah. I love you, gorgeous girl. Wait, so is this another femboy or is this like a actual woman?
Jury's out on that one. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, I just figured like he has a thing for femboys, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he likes femboys and trans people, so probably one of those.
Hey, baby girl.
Hello, baby.
I've been I've been edging for hours. My balls hurt so much.
Aw. I've already done that twice today. Ew.
Okay, yeah, dude. Okay, yeah. At least they've reflected that. Hey, they shouldn't have done this. Like the kid, it's more accountability than fucking what's it called than Bruno. So
True.
and they shouldn't even be like holding any accountability. And you didn't even share it with me. Tut.
Sorry, I forgot. I could do it again.
Or you could do something different for me, baby.
What are you thinking of?
No.
I'm not.
What the
I'm
fuck?
not reading that.
What the fuck?
The Goonie,
Dude.
is okay, but
Dude.
that is
What
that's
the
enough,
fuck?
man.
I'll
That's
read it.
enough for me. Go for it, man.
Take a
You got
long
it.
piss all over your body and face if you can manage to film it. Get you all wet and dirty, girl.
Then she says,
I tell you what, I take bath tomorrow. I'll film that for you before I fill up the bathtub.
I think about this picture a lot, and just imagining you above me like that, begging for me to eat you out.
Maybe one day that can come true. Honestly, sometimes you turn me on better than my own boyfriends and girlfriend do.
Bruno on a classic pirate piss adventure.
Perfect time to
that's
what?
so true, Slash, thank you.
You think pirates pissed on each other on the boats?
I guess. I mean, that's like, I guess
Maybe.
that's just a popular thing that happens.
No, it's about like real life pirates, like back in the day. I mean, the Somalians probably do. But,
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'm talking about like old har. Really? That makes me really happy. Oh, what about I say it is that turns you on better than they do?
I'm not sure. I think it's just something about your kinks now you request me to do things that I'm not used to.
That's called grooming, but okay.
They've acknowledged it.
I know.
It is-
I'm just saying, like, I love how they're just literally blatantly describing grooming, and they're being like, yeah, that's a big turn on. It's like, okay. Unfortunate.
Good. I like that I tell you on so much with my kinks. It's hard to find someone who wants to have a blade run
What?
across their body and open. Dude, oh my god.
What?
I read it as I don't pre-read that. And it's just like,
Exactly. No, I know. It just
the
comes up and then it
words.
just shocks you. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking
Yeah.
like it's like being pistol whipped in the head. Like it's just like, oh my god.
it's
Okay.
like a stun grenade thrown into a room with like 10 like 5-year-old orphans.
I know.
And my brain is collectively the 5-year-old orphans. being
Exactly.
segregated. Okay. Okay.
I'm always open to trying new things, and your kinks sound fun, especially since some of them go along with my torture kink.
You got me so close, turning me on, baby.
I'm glad. That means I'm doing good.
You're the hottest girl I know. You make me spray so much every time I
Ew.
think about you.
Oh my god.
Spray
What
what,
the
though? We've
fuck?
established he has a piss kink. So
Yeah, I
maybe
don't
it's
know
not
which one
fun.
that means. I mean, it might not be cum. It might be piss. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Aw, I can say the same for you. Sadly, I don't shoot out like you, but I definitely produce a lot.
I'm not reading the next one. We
Yeah,
take a range
You
check.
can read that yourself. All right. Do it. Think about me writing you.
Fuck. I made such a mess because I dropped my dinner, not anything else.
Nice. It's always good when you make a mess.
It's not when I dropped my dinner. I actually videoed it, but it says the file's too big to send XD. Mostly so I could eat you out regularly.
That'd be great.
You're so hot.
I'm glad you think so. I think you're extremely beautiful.
Grown ass man being told he's beautiful by a fucking child's kind of crazy. No, I'm just some scruffy lad. You shouldn't like me at all. Dude, he's so self-aware.
Well, too bad, baby. I love you.
Finger touching emoji. I love you too.
I'm determined to meet you one day.
Just that sentence and you saying in the Deku voice, like, it was that was, you know, fitting, the determination part.
Yeah.
I want that too, but I also know reality is it's unlikely. But I'm not gonna let that stop us enjoying what we're doing right now. Like right there, him saying that, like, is him explicitly admitting he's just doing this for sexual pleasure and has
Exactly.
like actual no feelings for the child.
Right. There's no plans of a relationship. There's no plans of like, yeah. I mean, it's, yeah, bleak. Definitely unlikely, but I agree. Let's enjoy these moments.
That's nervous.
Aw.
He's gonna be sweating nervously when he gets fucking AIDS in prison.
Yeah, when he gets fucking,
I
like,
hope.
yeah, just anally destroyed in prison, as he should.
Aw. Anal destruction.
What's got you so nervous?
Imagining you getting bent over by me. Hugging you. Or like that fox above. Wait, what's the fox doing?
I don't want to
Fox
know what
Azura's
that
in these
fox
DMs?
is. Yeah,
What's
definitely.
Fox Azure doing?
True. I would love that so much. I wish you could do it now, even.
Please!
Feel free. I was gonna say something extremely horny, but I stopped myself.
Say it. There are no limits to what you could say to me. Be as free as you like, babe.
Wait, why do you think it would somehow be better if he said he wanted a relationship and had feelings? What do you mean? It's so, okay. To be clear, it's
No,
not a
it's
not a
not
marker
better.
of better. It's
It's a clear indicator that he has no
Yes.
desire to have an actual relationship with the
exactly.
child.
It's a clear
It is
indicator
showing
not
he
only
is doing this just for sexual gratification.
and it's usually an indicator of prolific behavior, right? It's usually an indicator that this is, you know, kind of something that he's probably
Normal.
doing with a lot of people, right?
Yes, something
So-
he's done before.
Yeah, it's not an indicator of anything being better,
Man.
to be clear.
Motherfucker, like, I say one thing, like, oh, well, he didn't say this other thing, so obviously he's trying to say that if he had a relationship with a minor, it'd be better.
Right.
Fucking media literacy.
I was gonna say, bend me over, Daddy. You best abuse it. I want you to destroy my body.
Sorry, I got like distracted. Yeah. You don't realize how dangerous that permission is, baby.
Oh, I fully realize and I love the idea of what you do.
Sorry.
Walk in.
If it involved me opening you up. Dude, that's so okay.
That's a horrible thing to say.
He's gotta die.
Yeah, he
Okay.
like he genuinely
Like-
needs to die. Like I mean,
Like,
there's just nothing.
having the
like
having like that kind of like kink even. Okay, like between two consenting adults, I would still probably say that he should die
yeah,
personally because that's just weird. But like it's such a fucking child, man.
yeah. I mean, it is bleak. It is bleak, dude. Like, okay, just don't kill me and you're fine. Oh
I
god.
promise. Why? I'm spilling your blood all over my fur. So much of it is my goal.
Like this is, you know, listen, we here at Himpleton Inc. and I mean iNut too. We both cover quite a lot of Diddy Bloodin. Okay, we cover quite a lot of you know, Epstein enthusiasts, you could say, right? So I'm used to like explicit messages that are very gross, that, you know, to the average person are gonna like really just like, you know, ruin somebody's day. Okay, I get, you get numb to it. You kind of like, it still affects you. It's still like one of those things where you're like, oh, this is really gross, but it's not one of those things that like really just takes you aback or makes your stomach hurt. I can't say the same about these. These honestly make me a little nauseous. Like they are just horrific.
Like, genuinely uncomfortable reading.
Yeah, it genuinely, like I'm like sweating. I'm gonna have to take my like jacket off because like I'm like nervously sweating right now. Like it's freaking me out. I do not like this. This is horrible. This is actually fucking horrible. Okay. I bet it is, or I bet it'll is. You spill as much blood as you want, as long as it's not a deadly amount.
Trying so hard to stop, baby girl, but I promise it'll keep me happy until you've recovered. Then I can do it again.
I know it'll be hard to stop if I'm dead. But if I'm dead, you can't have very much fun with me.
Can we like? We're like 2/3 of the way through this from the looks of your scroll bar. Can we like do a cleanse?
What kind of a cleanse?
I don't know, but something. Lying naked thinking about her body right now.
Oh, I'm glad.
It could
You
go
don't need to read
eating
that. You
your
don't need to
icing
read that,
from
man.
your fucking cinnamon roll. Yum yum. Cinnamon roll yum.
I'd happily. Yeah. All right.
What a my bad. Arch your back. Okay, I'm not doing the voice anymore. We're just reading. Arch your back and hold off as long as you can until it's.
You don't. Want to.
And you're whimpering so loud. Your skin's super sensitive to me touching you every day.
Oh, dude.
What's kind of crazy is this like the DMs between Tyrone and I on his secret Discord.
I'm extremely wet at the thought of it. I hope this all comes true one day.
Hey, wet. Wait. Best not to question it. Good girl. Your pussy should always be wet and sensitive. You pre-cum at the See, he's using contradictory language. Why is he saying pussy and then
I don't know.
pre-cum?
Just don't even worry about it, man.
Are they a hermaphrodite?
No, they're trans. They're trans.
So he's talking about their, never mind, it's a child. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes, especially your touch.
You like my fingers inside of you? While we kiss, I can bite your neck, tasting your blood and getting me feral. Woof woof, meow.
All right. So
Was
that's
that it?
that.
Oh,
That's
okay, I
that.
thought there's a lot more.
And he also, I guess, addressed it here where he said,
Hey, I know the last days have been confusing and probably scary, and me disappearing isn't helping, but it seriously damaged my health. I've lost a lot of people around me, and I don't know what I want to do from this point on. For whatever reason, you're still around. I don't take it for granted. I will get through this eventually, and if you're still around by that time, I'll appreciate it even more. I'm barely here, and I'm really shaky in my voice, and it's hard to type this right now, so I'm not ready to talk. All I can say is that I'm sorry for what you've seen, and I'm going to make up your mind, or you're going to make up your mind on what's true or not, no matter what I say. Please look after yourself while I try to do the same. Thank you. Greenheart.
Send this man to hell.
yeah, death. I
Can
think
we
this
get-
guy needs to be
can we
sentenced to
start
death.
a dono? If you, dear viewer, donate a total of $20 in the next 5 minutes, Bruno will be sent to hell.
Yeah, exactly. We will contact our demon, our demon associates, and we will make sure that it happens. Yeah.
I mean, I think he's going to hell anyways, but the $20 is just would be awesome.
Before the release of the victims document and Bruno's subsequent removal from Sea of Thieves, Drew Stevens, the production director of Sea of Thieves, liked to post with the gift, "We don't talk about Bruno," left as a reply under one of his posts. Are you fucking serious? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, as I said, this is a big thing.
Bruno was banned from Sea of Thieves, and either left or was banned from Sea of Thieves' official Discord within half an hour of the document releasing. Bruno deleted his Blue Sky and Instagram accounts, however his Twitter's still up. He was also banned from multiple other servers, such as the finals. Soon after, the Sea of Thieves official Discord was flooded with a range of comments calling for the community managers out for allowing this situation to occur, and channel slow mode was increased to 30 minutes in every channel. Around an hour later, this was changed to a 6-hour slow mode in every channel. Alongside this, an announcement was posted. What? Thank you for the 10.
I lost phone that entire reading. It was very loud and disturbing. Use the new derail thread in the Discord. My derail in there.
Thank you, Speed Racer. We're almost done with this document, and then we'll get to it. Alongside this... What? What is this?
Look at what Bungus put inside chat. Not the Twitter link, not the GIF.
Piss all over your body. Piss all over your body and face if you can manage to film it. Get you all wet and dirty, girl.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Bungless. Bungless, you were always just destroying my reputation. You always just make me look like the worst person ever. You're so evil, okay?
The funniest thing I think is that I'm older than you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're older than me. That is true. Okay. Alongside this is an announcement that was posted in the announcements channel by Christina, the head community manager. However, there was no ping for this announcement, nor was it published to servers following the announcement channel. We need to keep the server compliant with our rules, so while predominantly EU-based team takes some time to rest, we are slowing the server's right down. However, I want to be clear, we are investigating and escalating all reports with the appropriate urgency, and as always been our policy, we are unable to comment on individual reports or incidents publicly, Christina. Okay.
Fuck you, Christina.
The YouTube short showcasing Bruno was deleted off of the official YouTube channel. That's good, I guess. Okay, so then we have the Sea of Thieves Fest response. Recent information has come to light regarding a member of the Sea of Thieves community. The details are deeply concerning to us. The well-being and safety of our community matters the most. With that in mind, we, as the captains of the Sea of Thieves Fest crew, have removed this person from our Discord server and removed their ticket from our event. We are committed to ensuring that everyone feels safe, welcome, and respected at our event within our community. Community outbreak.
I kind of understand them not naming names, because you gotta think, like, or kind of. I think it makes sense just not to bring attention to the person, but at the same time, people need to know that this person has had this history, so if there's other minors, I feel like it would be beneficial. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it to some degree.
It goes both ways, but it's like, I know the brand just doesn't want to even, like, confirm who
I mean,
they're
they'd rather
talking
not
about,
even
so it's
acknowledge it, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously.
I don't see Rare, like the game company Rare themselves, like doing any statement about it. But like the community manager should have done more than just say we can't disclose anything. And that's like, dude, shut the
Yeah,
fuck
that's a
up,
little
yes, you can.
stupid. Yeah.
Like unless there's like actual police reports happening and there's an actual investigation, then sure. But I highly doubt it.
I hope so, but I do doubt it as well.
Well, not on the end of the game company doing it. No, I would hope these miners and the people involved, like helping put this out, actually did a, an actual police report and everything.
Me too.
But I feel like it's just very unlikely that the game company did anything about it.
Yeah. And I do feel like these Discord community managers, to a certain degree, were sweeping first behavior for a very long time, honestly.
Yeah, and they don't want it to blow up in their face.
Yeah. Well, and now it
Well,
is. Now it is, though, because they didn't take the appropriate measures. Like, if they had taken the appropriate measures, it wouldn't have blown up nearly as badly as it is now, in terms of their community. Right. A large majority of Sea of Thieves official Discord users took to the majority of Discord channels to send complaints about the handling of the situation. The large majority of the messages are still up, however, some of them have been deleted. As of writing, the Discord has been largely unmoderated after the fallout, with many recent messages still remaining up. Nessie does step down from their role, calling the situation disgusting, and said he may reapply if the community manager Joe Toro was fired. Stepping down, fire Joe Toro, and I might reapply. Disgusting. Ozurian asked for their Hat of Unfeasibly Glorious Fame to be removed from their in-game account. They do not want to be associated with the Sea of Thieves brand. Okay? Jasoon X, who also asked for their, weird little hat thing that I guess is some in-game marker that you are associated with the company to be removed. Mutinous Mel said they felt absolutely sick and tried to give the benefit of the doubt, but then this happened. Some other rando named Able Pirate said that they want it to be removed as well.
Yeah. No, a fuck ton of the like creators were like, yeah, remove us from this program. We don't.
So yeah, they've all like kind of mutinied, which makes a ton of sense.
Pirates.
Yeah, pirate reference. Pirate reference.
You should try to get Nessie on.
I'd love to have Nessie on. Nessie seems like a cool guy. Toxie Sinclair posted a tweet saying their heart goes out to the victims. Yeah. Vipur, then 16, who was involved with the pig accident, also released a statement apologizing for associating with such a foul person.
I joined late. What was the pig incident?
The pig incident was just that he played Sea of Thieves with the 16-year-old, which now what we know makes it significantly more disturbing. But he played with this 16-year-old, and at one point they named their pigs like See My Hole and like, you know, My Hog or something like that. Like they just made like sexual jokes essentially while playing.
Oh.
Which is much more nefarious now that we have the context of the grooming stuff. But
Kill him.
that was like kind of like the first incident where inappropriate like interactions with minors happened that we've seen. Damn it, Belle, Bruno's ex-girlfriend posted a statement on Blue Sky. Yeah. Sea of Thieves data miner posted hashtag fire Jotaro. Crud posted a second Crud rant on the topic, detailing the document as well as some further responses. A collection of Bruno's problematic statements. Bruno's since deactivated his social media accounts, but there are a few screenshots of some of his statements and photos.
Don't dwell on it earlier if it's still in your mind, by the way. It's all good. I understand. Happy Trans Visibility Day. I love my trans siblings. They're all sexy and cute too. Haha. I'd be okay with that. Sailing with you, I mean. I understand that. You seem nice enough, and I'm happy to try out a sail. I just don't tend to sail nowadays with people I'm not already friendly with.
Don't worry, I understand. I have trust issues as well. I gotta know the person better before I start interacting.
Exactly. As we celebrate Guy Fawkes Night here in the UK, let us remember that Guy Fawkes was 100% right in trying to blow up Parliament, and it's a wee shame that he didn't succeed.
Great.
I confidently opened Blue Sky in public because of the porn. You looking at my phone? You deserve to see girl cock. Not sorry. Everywhere I go, I'm reminded of her.
And that is a Pokemon, to be clear. That is a Pokemon.
Wiglet.
That is Wiglet, the Pokemon.
The gilded cuck chair will be mine.
Gilded reference.
Whoa, uh-oh. Gilded Boo reference? Uh-oh.
He wants Gilded's cuck chair?
Uh-oh.
Why are you all so fucking hot? I'm still here silently judging and jerking. When I come, I give Jesus a wink. 100th post, yay. Now to continue to like posts of girl dick, hot butts from boys, and shit posts. I love this place.
Okay.
Re-skate with a hot photo of yourself for whatever reason you want.
Can I... Hold on. Hold on. Can I even show what it's about to be shown here? Okay, I can.
I used to be convinced...
Is that phrase, rescape?
Re-ski. It's like insinuating that they're like jacking it. Don't you
Well,
get
it's
it?
like, I think it's being used in the context like retweeting like porn.
Probably.
I used to be convinced that I was gay, but I'm glad that I got beat the shit out of me once I discovered hot girls, too. Just realized I haven't come in nearly a week. What the fuck? No, but this...
Crow tweeting. Fuck your fronts.
I'm a strong believer in true friends should know you inside and out, making nothing awkward, and you can literally tell them anything, because let's face it, you've witnessed them come.
The kids yelling, no. After this bit gives me joy. I've been told trans people have this power too when they talk to femboys. You're right though, trans is better than anything. They're young.
Money is a chaser.
They're young so they won't remember, hopefully. To be young and naive. Conclusion. I mean, yeah, I think we can come to a conclusion ourselves here. Everybody's fucking cooked. The community's cooked for sweeping for him. This guy's cooked. Everybody sucks. They deserve nothing but horrible, evil stuff. Okay? Message to the community members in Rare. Our managers in Rare. As a result of ignorance of previous incidents and situations regarding Bruno, as well as his over-sexual messages on his social media as seen above, and ties to Rare employees and community managers, allowing Bruno to be elevated into the position that he should have not been in to begin with. The fact that a single individual is given so much trust, even though would have otherwise been disallowed by Rare's policies. I hope that the community managers will have sufficient training in how to spot this in the future and no longer associate and make good friends with people inside the community itself, as it can all lead to this. Managing a community and personal friend groups should not overlap, nor should they directly interact with one another if possible. Silencing people for speaking out about Bruno over the 3 years we know this has been ongoing for, as well as releasing a statement on only one of the social platforms with no ping that would notify the majority of the community about the statement in question, has not helped at all and makes things worse. The fact that it took 4 days for action to be taken out about Bruno, even though a document has already been released, alongside numerous issues in the past, needs to be investigated to ensure this does not happen again in the future, and that swift action can be taken if this happens again. The fact is, this is not the first time this has happened in the Sea of Thieves community, and yet we are met with the same silence every time it happens, and that seriously damaged all community goodwill that was left after months of poorly delivered updates. There are always still numerous creeps and weirdos in the community, which is still an unfortunate fact. Rare as a company needs to learn from this.
I missed a lot. So is Bruno chill?
Bruno is one of the most sickening individuals I've ever seen in my life. Thank you for the 2. Rare as a company needs to learn from this and review their community management team so they can learn how to spot predatory behavior like this. Yeah, and Jotaro clearly needs to be fired, right? I hope that for people that wish to continue playing Sea of Thieves, you will do better in the future. This situation should not have happened to begin with, and he should not have been put in the position that he was, considering the evidence before this nomination. Wow. So we also do have...
You can send Bruno to hell.
Yeah. For $20, we will contact Baphomet.
The Sea of Thieves.
But,
$15 more.
So, Technicals did make a video about this Bruno stuff. And this is like an update video after the document. So I figured we'd watch that as well.
The Sea of Thieves community is not doing well. There's been a lot of developments on the Bruno case after I posted the last video. Most recently, Bruno has made a response on Discord, people he's friends with have made responses, and a lot of partners of the Sea of Thieves games are stepping down in protest so they can see some change and potentially see some of the staff get swapped out or fired. And it's an all-out war on Twitter, Reddit, like they want blood. Look guys, you know me, okay? I'm all for torching a community to make a point.
No, we don't have to summon him because we just like speak to him on a regular basis. He's in my private server. Baphomet? Yeah. I just kind of become pretty good friends with him. I introduced them to each other.
Who?
Baphomet.
And in protest of the powers that be. But sometimes it does go a little bit too far, and we do kind of lose ourselves in the sauce attacking people on Twitter that maybe don't have as much power as we think they do, and then it derails the whole movement. But I do like what they're doing. Like the whole solidarity, all these people stepping down, working together. You don't see that often, so that is impressive, and that's something to be admired.
I'll give you the Xerneas cards, Poops.
Shoutouts to Crud. Crud has been on top of this. He covers Sea of Thieves. He really knows his shit. So if you guys want to stay tapped into what's going on with the Bruno stuff, definitely check out Crud. He posted the other day. I had to repost this shit. I did it on my other account. I'm on an alt right now. But he exposed some of the RPing that Bruno was doing in private and like his fetishes and stuff. I don't know where the fuck he got this info. People are running to Crud with this. Once again, sorry to my audience and extended folk that see this shit. Unfortunately, it needs to be out there, and I understand the disgusted reactions. Also, the person in these screenshots was indeed a minor. So I'm not sure how Crud confirmed this information, but he's put this out there. And one of the worst parts of this Imgur link, holy fuck, dude. This guy was a community manager. What he was doing front facing.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna go over these, which we already did talk about there. Let me see if there's anything else actually.
Sexual names. They named their in the original Bruno files. So the other guy from that instance is making a statement responding to all of this, and boy is he getting absolutely ass blasted. But let's read his comment. This is Wild Hog Murph. His statement to Sea of Thieves and Rare. Regarding Bruno, I am not a pedophile. I've lost someone I called my best friend. I welcome a full investigation into his alleged actions to either convict or clear his name. First off, that's clear his name? I don't know. The evidence is kind of mounting. Unless it's all faked. If it's all faked, then absolutely he could clear his name. Or if they're like not minors and we're all consenting, I suppose. But I guess you could hold out hope for that. The alleged actions on display are heinous and I find them abhorrent. To the victims, okay, see, this is what I get. If you're going to do the whole angle of alleged actions and potentially clearing his name, you can't refer to the accusers as victims. You have to say to the accusers, because when you call them victims, that means that something happened to them, and then you're validating the actions and claims that they made. So I'm getting technical here. Yeah, just from a critical reading standpoint.
Fuck you, Technicals.
You'd probably get called out if you didn't call them victims anyways.
Fuck Technicals, I'm gonna kill you for that fucking stupid pun that you just did, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. That actually, like, enraged me a little bit. I can't even explain, like, how much that pissed me off. I don't know why that made me so angry, but that made me really mad.
I hope you receive the help you need. To the parents of the victims, spend 10 minutes monitoring your children's online interactions. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You got a lot of backlash for that statement, too. I've lost my entire Sea of Thieves community. I don't even recognize the SOT community I was once happy to be a part of. To those who have reached out to me, worrying about my well-being, I thank you. To those of you who have assumed I or Rare community managers had any knowledge of this, fuck you. To those of you I've never interacted with, I don't want to hear from you. From those of you who might still recognize me as a friend, I welcome you. Murph out. Wow, that was corny. The more that you say on a topic like this, the more you are exposing yourself to potential criticism. So you really got to be on point. If you're going to make a whole fucking statement, it's got to be on point. This is why people have lawyers. This is why people have PR managers. There's a few statements and wording in here that could easily be picked apart, and at that point, it's like, why even make a statement? Just distance yourself from the guy. You're not him. You're bringing back up your own shit for people to attack you at the height of their emotional state for this case. So when we look at the replies, like, holy shit, dude. 9 likes, 105 replies, and a bunch more quote retweets.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Posting them hanging out together. I mean, he didn't deny them being best friends. I respect the confidence to and put a hashtag. Like, this isn't the worst statement made to date. There he is. Fucking rush him. See, this is what I'm saying. I pointed this out while I was reading it. I don't know how to say your name. Janiska Toss says, funny how you said or clear his name. The next paragraph you then say to the victims, as though you know there are some. You are likely complicit. See, that was a bad way to phrase that. That was not how you want to make that statement. Don't even mention the victims at that point. Literally just distance yourself from it. Say that, you know, if what he's accused of is horrendous, blah.
So essentially, it just seems like associates of his are coming out and saying, you know, blah, 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 sad. And then people are getting ass blasted on Twitter. I mean, I don't know if there's anything really else to this.
What? 2 short derails in derail thread.
Thank you, Gunnar. It's good to see you, buddy.
Oh, I'm derailing it.
What happened is awful and my heart goes out to the victims. I hope they're able to find peace from this nightmare. The subject matter is too much for me to handle, and I'd like not to be asked about my thoughts on it any further. Just support the victims. All right, then don't even talk about it, to be honest. If
Find
you're gonna
peace in this future nightmare?
if you're gonna be a pussy about it, you probably shouldn't talk about it at all, in my opinion.
Yeah, but see, then they're gonna get pooped on for not saying anything.
I guess, but it's just like, why? Don't be a pussy about it, dude. Just ignore it.
Sent you Bruno's anthem to derail.
Thank you, Lilac. So yeah, this Toxie Sinclair person is like talking about like how they didn't really know them, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, so did Rare make a statement? Wait, hold on.
Mad at me for saying stepping down is performative. I think that's fair, and I also think it was wrong of me to say putting down partners who felt it was the right move. For that, I am sorry. This is a very emotional time for everyone in this community, and we're all hurting from it. Thank you for listening and understanding. So yeah, they did eventually apologize for crossing that picket line. Sea of Thieves actually did end up responding to everything that was going on.
Wow.
And people are
not
really satisfied with it anyways, but let's see what they were saying. It's not too long, so let's just read through.
Because I know that you said that you didn't think they would, which I wouldn't have thought they would either. I wouldn't have thought they would either.
At Rare, we have a responsibility to look after both the communities we support and our staff. We are committed to protecting people from harassment, abuse, and harm. The recent
Oh my god, happy 5-month anniversary, Gunnar. Oh my god.
allegations we've seen surface online are deeply concerning and do not align with our values. We know it can be difficult to report harassment or abuse, and we want those who come forward to feel heard and supported. Every report is treated confidentially, and we do not discuss specific incidents or actions publicly. We assess all reports carefully, and where allegations are supported, we act quickly and escalate through the appropriate channels, including platform owners and law enforcement where necessary. W?
So if anything, this kind of feels like they're addressing like the Discord stuff specifically, like the dissatisfaction with the Discord response. Like they're trying to like almost sweep for how bad the Discord response was. That's kind of what that sounds like. Do you think I'm wrong on that, Inut?
I think it's still silly because they're not name dropping, and then that next sentence it says they will not be sharing outcomes from any such investigations publicly. Like, dude.
I don't know how to feel about that.
What the people care about.
Right.
Because you know Rare is owned by Microsoft, right?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes. So it's like...
So they have Epstein ties.
Well, I think it's just more so of like... Microsoft has a hand in about anything and everything, right? So it's like, why would they not just say anything?
They did away with the bosun role on Discord, apparently, as well. Huh. Okay.
They need to change the name of the role just to like not pedophile and make sure they don't give it to pedophiles anymore.
Games, communities, and online spaces are always evolving, and so will our policies, processes, and programs to ensure the ongoing security and safety of our players. In areas where we need more nuance and scrutiny moving forward, internal investigations will be undertaken to identify where improvements can and should be made. Though we will not be sharing outcomes from any such investigations publicly, players may recognize some of the changes that are made in the future. What the fuck does that mean? Hey guys, we're going to investigate ourselves, but we're not going to tell you anything that we find. You may notice it though. There will be signs. There will be signs. That's kind of a weird statement. Because of the difficult environment this
yeah, that is a really strange thing to say.
has created for other boatswains. How do you say it? I was getting roasted for saying boatswains. What the is it boatswains?
Bosun.
I don't know what the fuck. This is a fucking made up. Is this like a
bosun, motherfucker?
made up word? I don't fucking know.
I only know that it's bosun because I used to do rowing in high school.
Sea of Thieves, okay? I'm not a pirate. We have decided
was
to retire
reading
the role
Boatswain
with
as
immediate
well.
effect. We will be taking some time to review and tighten up the processes around how we onboard and evaluate members of all our community programs, and we'll be making wider community-facing changes in the future. We have a duty of care to protect our community and our team against personal harassment, abuse, and other behaviors which may endanger their well-being. Our policy is to disengage from conversation with anyone who chooses to take that approach during discussion. Okay, I mean, that's the corporate answer. We encourage anyone who has experienced or witnessed behavior that breaches our code of conduct to report it to our customer support team so it can be reviewed and acted
would
on.
you say
Finally,
that?
thank you to our players for their continued support and engagement with Sea of Thieves. We're committed to working with you to ensure both the game and the community is the best as it can be. One critique that I overlooked in the last video is that Joe Toro, like a lot of the boatswains or community managers, whatever, they probably didn't know much going on with the Bruno stuff. They're just there because they fuck with the game, right? They're just there to have a good time, go sailing with some friends, find some booty. But I do understand why they would want to have people like Joe Toro fired. Like Nessie Dudley.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Toro should absolutely be fired. I mean, like, the complacency that he showed throughout this is pretty insane, right?
Is asking for Joe Toro to be fired, and he might reconsider coming back to the partner program. That's because Joe Toro, hold on, let me go to their account. So Joe Toro was the main, like, head of the community managers. Control.
I look like a coxswain. I was not a coxswain. I was just a rower. I was a rower.
All of them and fucking kept them in line. The HNIC. And when it was decided and voted upon that Bruno would not become one of those community managers because of the past controversies with the pig incident, generally sparking controversy on like Blue Sky where he's calling people harassers, abusers, shit like that. It was supposed to last 6 months until they'd reconvene for a vote on whether he could actually apply to be a boatswain. But Joe Toro vetoed that decision, and 2 months later, he was brought onto the team, and he was seen hanging out with this person in the past. So there's some valid critiques of nepotism here, where there is a certain in-group, and Joe Toro circumvented the actual process.
And like, although his controversies before the grooming stuff came out weren't like horrible, yeah, he probably shouldn't be like a, you know, a big community member, right? So I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
That were in play to get their friend on the team. Absolutely valid critique, because now this guy with a fucking degenerate piss kink has a position of power, and it's all Joe Toro's fault, because they want to circumvent a democratic process. So Joe Toro's what I'm trying to say is Joe Toro's basically a fascist authoritarian dictator of boatswains, and Bruno is Mussolini, John Wayne Gacy, that kind of vibe. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Just a quick update on what's going on in the Sea of Thieves community. Sorry for not saying boatswain correctly or missing the point on Joe Toro. That's my fault. Nice to see all these people coming together, though, to really make some change in their community. You love to see it. I could never imagine that in 100 years in things like Smash or Guilty Gear. They just take that shit laying down. They're like, oh, Umisho's still in our community? Nairo's still making thousands of dollars and collabing with top players? Guess there's nothing we can do about it. Props for not being fucking pussies.
The fuck is that? Did he just like put a fart gun on us? Technicals.
I'm a pirate.
Technicals, stop. Stop.
Yeah, he's going to hell with Bruno.
Yeah. Technicals, you know what? You're just, you know what, Technicals? You fog machined us, okay? That will not be forgiven.